Time for Truth or Fake. Catalina Marchand-Debré is waiting here on the other side of our studio. Good evening to you. Starting with the story about the fallout from the rally held by Eric Zemmour, who's declared himself as a candidate for the presidency here in France. That rally held on Sunday. It ended in a punch-up, violence.
Exactly, just like you mentioned, Eric Zemmour launched his campaign bid during a rally event this Sunday, where fighting broke out during his speech between anti-racism activists and other attendees. Here there are images of the violence at the venue. As you can see, violence broke out inside and outside the venue. But following this event, there were tweets on social media claiming that these images would be the artillery that was used by the extreme left-wing activists during the event. You can see there's umbrellas, motorcycle helmets, water bottles, all sorts of stuff that belonged to the people that attended this event. These were actually objects that were confiscated by the security before the rally. So this is a normal protocol before any big event in a football stadium or a concert venue. And journalists also went to Twitter to confirm that these images were checked in by the security before the event as protocol. But to be fair, this user that posted the image did say, thank you for all this information that I did not have. So this is just another example that proves how important it is to check information before you post anything online, Mark, especially with the upcoming presidential campaign season here in France.
Catalina, the second story showing us how a Google search can also create misinformation. Do explain.
A conspiracy theory for you, Mark, coming in from Australia. There's a TikTok video with more than 90,000 views online claiming that the Australian government installed streetlights that can modify genes. It all comes from this code right here, L17A in the street lamp. But let's take a more detailed look at the video.
Have you seen the cameras on the streetlights? And I was looking the other day and I don't think it's a camera, but that green light looking like maybe another green light underneath, or I don't know what it is.
So what happened, Mark, is that when this user did a Google search and you type in L17A, the Google search suggests the hyphen. And indeed, the first tab that is suggested is on this ribosomal protein, which is this research from Uniprot on a protein complex responsible for the synthesis of proteins in the cell. And this user also included this MIT news articles on controlling genes with lights, which would have sustained his or her conspiracy theory online. But when you go into Google and you type in Streetlight L17, it leads to this, which is the brand of the streetlight called Sylvania. And what the code really is an indication of the brightness of the LED light. So this is just another example, or one more, of how Google search can lead to misinformation and, even worse, conspiracy theories. Mark.
Catalina, thank you very much indeed. The mind boggles. Truth or Fake with Catalina, thank you very much indeed. Great to see you. The Business with Kate, as ever, straight down the middle. Thank you. More news to come. Stay with us here live from Paris.